Tucker Pillsbury, welcome to ACL.
Hello, thank you.
What an incredible show.
Thank you.
Like I said, you had the audience in the palm of your hands.
Did I?
You did.
That's
you did indeed.
amazing to hear.
Yeah, we have some amazing crowds here.
In Texas?
At
Or
ACL
ACL
specifically.
Yes, I agree.
I mean,
With both.
Texas, yes.
I agree with
I saw your crowd at ACL Festival last weekend.
Yes.
They were wild and crazy too.
I think Texas just has the most fun crowds. I think that there's an argument to be made that Texas has a very special demographic when it comes to the concerts here.
We like to pride ourselves on not only loving music, but having fun.
I agree. Everything's more fun in Texas.
And recognizing good music when we hear it too.
Yes.
So, like I was gonna say, we see a lot of amazing audiences here in our venue. But to walk out there at the end and see every single person singing along at the top of their lungs, on their feet, that's a pretty special moment.
It is special, and it doesn't really get old. I just was not expecting it at this. At ACL live taping, I wasn't expecting it. I was worried everyone was going to be like, me, myself also, was like, I'm going to be professional tonight. I'm going to behave. I'm not going to like do my usual whatever it is. And I thought maybe the crowd would do the same, but they let loose and they had fun, and that was great. And then I let loose and had fun.
Well, and I saw it evolve in your
Right.
set too.
I had to feel them out, and
Yeah.
then it was just read the room. And
Yeah,
I read it.
it's that symbiosis that happens.
Exactly.
Which, on that topic, you've said a few times in interviews that you certainly feed off of the audience when you're on stage, but touring in of itself feels a little bit like a bubble.
Yes.
To
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the weird contrast, because during shows it's like this explosion of connection and being social and like, I don't know, a release, I guess that's how most people describe it. And then this, from like the moment I'm off stage until the next day when we're back at a venue, it's just, I'm like pretty much dead silent. Like, I do not speak to anyone. I am like in my room or my bunk or whatever, and I am like off. So it's like a weird juxtaposition, but it makes it fun. Like, it makes the show more fun, because all of a sudden it's like this release, and I'm like, I can scream and dance now, and like everybody's doing it, and it's accepted. Yeah.
So would you call yourself an introvert then, by nature?
I am, but it's just confusing, because then the things that happen on stage are like that,
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense.
Well,
but yes.
You've also said that you in reality kind of prefer being behind the camera, which is ironic given the setting we're in right now and where you find yourself most of the time. So how do you find that balance for yourself?
I don't know.
While also exploring your art too.
Right. See, but like, I used to say that because I went to film school, and like before music, I was like, I want to be a director. I want to film, shoot movies. And I want to like do everything. I want to edit movies. I want to do all of that behind the camera. And then I don't know, something, and then I started making music in a closet and was just like putting it on the internet, and that was cool because you can like still be behind the camera.
Yeah.
It's not like there's money to make music videos and like put your face out there at first, and then something switches, and then you just have to start putting your face out there, and I guess you just kind of get used to it. I don't know, and then that probably has like a psychological effect, and then all of a sudden you like being in front of cameras, and it's probably like an attention thing. I don't know, but something changed.
So you're part of a generation of artists that grew up and largely found their careers via the internet, social media, having your music being consumed actively and easily via social media. Is it hard feeling like you never really get a moment off? Hiding from that or stepping away?
It's a good question. No, I think the one thing I will say I am like good at is like stepping out of it and not absorbing all of these things and like the shows or whatever and like bathing in it. I think I am good at like separating that person and stepping out of it and being like, I just want to go home and like maybe see my family, or I want to like call my friends, and like those are the things that are important to me. I love shows. I love being with fans and all of that. Like I love that so much, but like what is important to me is like does not have to do with some of that stuff, I guess.
What do you attribute that to? I mean, you grew up in Maine, small town Maine.
Yeah, that probably did it. That's
you
probably
think
the
so?
answer. I don't know. I think where I'm from and the way I was raised probably did that. I think I was just spoiled by growing up in a place like Maine, where you just kind of like, the values are different there. It's like, I don't know what it is. I think a lot of it is like seasons.
Yeah.
I think harsh, contrasting seasons does something like incredible to a human being. I think it like molds someone who is like grateful and thankful and doesn't take things for granted, I guess. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it was just growing up in Maine somehow. I think the values there, and I don't know.
Well, you write about that in your music too. Not only about home, but homesickness.
Yes.
Your desire to be home and the feeling of missing home.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you have a sense of home on the road when you're in LA, your other home, or do you constantly feel this yearning and this desire to be back in that familiarity?
I do feel that constantly, but I will say in the past few years or a couple of years, a lot has changed, and I like moved in LA, and I have I have an incredible group of friends now there, which like changed my life. And for the first 3 or 4 years living in LA, I did not have that, and so it made it a lot worse. But now it's different. Now I feel like I have made LA feel like a home. But I'm constantly homesick. It's like, yeah, I don't think that'll ever go away.
So to talk about the music more specifically,
Mm-hmm.
You said, my journal probably looks like the same way as me writing a song. It's just a product of how I think and process things and how I try to look back in a loving way. That's a pretty profound statement.
I think so. Why did I say that? That sounds like something I've said, but I'm just trying to think of when I said that.
You did indeed say it.
I did.
And as I find it fascinating because it's such a positive, optimistic spin on what I feel like most of humanity wouldn't necessarily put a positive spin on. It would be more, let's just wallow in the feelings.
So this is something I've thought about a lot lately. But like, I put in so much effort every single day to like not, I feel like I'm always on the edge of just slipping down that rabbit hole of just like one negative thought could just send me into this like spiral. I feel like I'm like, I ride this fence, and I put in so much effort every day to like not do that and to have a positive outlook, because it's easy for me to just spin like that out of control and just think everything is going wrong or whatever. And so I do like put in effort, and like I do journal, and when I journal, I'm like, I hit the positive things usually. I think wallowing in something or like looking back in anger in any way it just shoots me down a spiral that I don't need to go down any.
Understood. I get that.
Yeah.
For sure. So you're in a pretty monumental week right now, week plus a few days.
Yeah.
ACL Festival, Friday. Then you flew to Canada. Did another festival.
Yeah.
Then came back to see us here tonight.
ACL Live.
And then you're hopping back and forth.
Yeah.
Back on Friday for ACL Festival again.
Yeah.
And then you're doing what on Saturday?
Saturday Night Live.
I mean, you must be pinching yourself beyond belief right now.
Yeah, well, like you said, it's been a long week, so it's like kind of the last thing on my mind right now. And I'm just trying to go day by day. But I know come Saturday I will be, I don't know, I might get nervous. I have not gotten nervous in a while, and I think that Saturday Night Live might do the trick.
What about it? Just the live aspect?
Yeah, it's like
the history, the gravitas of the stage you're standing on?
And like live.
Yeah.
Like it is as live as it gets.
Well, we gave you a little trial run with our live stream today.
I know, this is great practice.
And you nailed it.
This is good practice.
You absolutely nailed it.
This is good practice.
So clearly, I mean, there's a streak of success that a wave you're riding right now.
Yes, a wave.
What's guiding the artistry? What's guiding your vision? Because it's clearly resonating with fans and the world, for that matter.
Yeah. What is guiding it? I don't know. I guess listeners and like audience and fans probably, because I think it's I don't know. When I made that album, I just wanted I wanted people to pay attention to it for longer than a week, because I feel like that alone is pretty rare right now. And so the fact that it has lasted now over a year is incredible. And so I think I mean, like, I am doing things like this to promote it or whatever, but like they are the ones streaming and showing up and making me look good. So I think that's not me, that's them pushing the boat.
So looking toward the future, and it's okay to say you don't want to look toward the future and you'd rather just stay right here.
I'm gonna try, but yes.
In the moment.
Yeah.
But I am curious. I mean, are you someone that sits in and seriously takes time to think about what's coming next, given the scale of what it is that you're experiencing and you're doing right now? Or are you really trying to just focus on the short term?
Short term, but like, I'm making music again, and like that, I guess, is, I want to like have an album out. I want to make an album. I don't want to take 3 years to make an album this time, basically. And you can't force that, but luckily, on these breaks and this tour, going back to LA, it's been like the easiest and like most fun and low pressure vibe in the studio, and that has not happened ever. So it feels really good. I feel like I'm making music, and that's kind of the most like forward-looking thing I'm doing right now, to be honest.
Do you attribute that headspace and energy, you think, to having now found a certain level of success and reception where you don't feel like you're necessarily having to climb that mountain as vigorously anymore?
It gave me confidence, for sure. I definitely got confidence from this album, and I guess the past year. But I don't want it to be like flatline at that.
Yeah.
I want to make a better album, and I want to keep getting better. There's a lot of room to get better. So
where does the sound go from here, you think?
I think songwriting. I think just as I grow up, the songwriting will just mature in a way that I really like personally, and that matches my taste. So I just want to write better songs, always.